Warning: the Magnus Archives role-playing game may contain content and themes that are not suitable for children. Viewers' discretion is advised. Last we left off, you weren't with the group.
No, it was not.
You were doing a performance review with Willow. While you were doing that performance review, you hear that your friends have returned. In the middle of your review, you notice that Valerie had ran in urgently asking for Willow's assistance, and she dismissed herself from the office and ran out. When she came back, she said that you were free to go, and your friends were walking in and going straight to the break room. You noticed that Bo sat down, had a cup of coffee. Zane looked particularly disturbed and went into the office right across the hall from Willow's. Durs, however, did not stay long. He walked into the break room and immediately walked right back out. We'll say that you are walking up to the break room just as Zane and Durs are exiting the break room. What do you do?
So, Durs, how'd it go?
Ah, shit. You scared the shit out of me, Ian.
And you're not usually jumpy. What's going on? How did it go, the investigation?
Well, I'm not usually jumpy, but then again, I've never been fucking attacked by 26 goddamn mannequins before.
Mannequins.
Mannequins, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay, so spooks? 26?
Hmm?
Hey, Zane?
Yes.
26 mannequins.
That we saw, yeah.
Durs? You guys mind filling me in on that? Are you done investigating, or are we going to be heading out to someplace?
No. The sun is gone. I'm going to sleep in the archive, and we'll deal with the next one in the morning.
Okay. Hey, Durs. Who or what died?
Durs is gonna just stop in place.
What came
You know
out?
what, Ian? Things
What's
die.
up?
Things die.
Yes, but obviously you are all shooken up. Do you need time to decompress, or do you want to talk about it, or...
I'll be alright. But I need to get to the car. I need to fix it up.
What happened? And there's like a genuine look of actual horror. What happened to her?
Well, 26 mannequins. Might have gone through a gate. Might have overused my hydraulics. It might have looked like I escaped a Friday the 13th movie.
Well, I'm proud of you for knowing the Friday the 13th movie. I know you're 30
Yeah,
years
saw it in
older than when it
theaters.
came out. But if you need any help working on her, let me know.
I appreciate the offer, Ryan, but stay the fuck away from my car.
I just want to be able to put some eyelashes on it. Maybe
No.
some nice pink furry dice.
It took me fucking months to get the decal glue off the last time you fucked with her.
All it said was, I'm a pretty bitch.
All right. As y'all are talking, Zane, you head over to the office across the hall from Willow's. As you're walking down that hall, you notice that Willow, her office door is open, and she's going through a few papers on her desk. It looks like she's still cleaning up. And you notice that she pauses and she finds a envelope. And just before you go into the office, you see her pull out what looks like 2 small tapes. And she looks up at you and she smiles, she waves. Quinton,
Yes.
uh,
Miss Willow.
I do understand that you may be a little perturbed about what happened tonight. Please understand that the archives, or the Institute in particular, we do offer mental health aid. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to assist you, okay?
I appreciate it. I
Of
think I just
course,
need some rest for today.
naturally. I'll make sure that Valerie brings you something to eat so that you have some energy, because work starts up first thing tomorrow morning. Enjoy your night and rest.
Thank you, Miss Willow.
Of course. And she will slowly close her door, and you're going to see a quick glance of her face, and she looks a little bit disturbed by the envelope that she found before closing the door completely. Would y'all like to do anything else before we skip to the next morning?
I would like to pull up my laptop,
Okay.
and I'm going to if I have the opportunity, start looking into the spiral.
Oh.
With the catchphrases and things like that, such as uh, motion sickness, dizziness, also like reality warping. Search for those keywords across like social media and like news and things like that, trying to see if I can find any other information on it. As my boss has danced around it poorly, uh, in my opinion. Hey, there's this thing that you guys need to investigate. It's almost killed you. I have questions. Yeah, about that. We're just gonna go ahead and skip past that. So I want to go ahead and take the time to look into that while also skimming, uh, seeing if I can find Zane's social media to skim through and see if I can figure out what coffee and or drinks he likes.
Okay. If you're going to do that, I am going to need you to roll an intelligence roll. Um, you'll have to do a lot of research. So this won't exhaust you per se, but it will take up a lot of your time, so you're not going to be rested. You don't have any exhaustion points currently, do you?
Correct.
All right. Also, to just for future references, we're going to try to simplify it a little bit further, just in case people don't understand. Because you are all rested, due to the events of what happened, and Ein, since you're not affected by this is specifically for Durs and for Zane. You guys should have all of your points back. So any pool points and any edge points that you had previously, you can go ahead and put back into your character sheet for usage on this next session. Okay?
Thank you.
Roger.
All right. Ein, if you could go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me, since you're doing quite a bit of research, I'm going to say you're going to need at least a 3 to find out what Quinton's favorite coffee is. And then I'll say for the research on the spiral, that is very specific. And you're specifically searching the web for this?
Searching the web, such as social media posts, as well as some like Reddit posts that are about occults and things like that that I know to be trustworthy from my past experiences with the Institute, as
Okay.
well as like
So, like Google searching it, essentially.
Yeah, and then like looking into research and like the lore and things like that that I can find.
Okay. So yeah, then in that case, you'll have to roll about a 5 on your d6 for intelligence.
Okay.
So you need a 3 for Zane and a 5 for the search on the spiral.
Yep, and again, I'm looking for favorite coffee and or drink, because Zane looks like they're not doing great.
All right.
That's a 4. So.
Okay, so for Zane, what's your favorite coffee?
a Thai tea with boba.
Thai tea with boba. I'm gonna put that in my notes.
All right. And then go ahead and roll your intelligence for me.
Zane, Thai tea with boba. All right. And then I need to get a 5, you said, right?
Yes.
That's a 6!
Perfect. Okay, so as you're searching through the web and looking for anything regarding the spiral, you find a lot of things about people saying, "Oh, I get really sick when I'm on a plane. It gives me vertigo," or, I particularly just don't like doing this particular thing because it makes me feel like I'm getting dizzy or it makes the world spin around them. A lot of things like that. Just people talking too much about their lives. You don't find anything in particular that stands out per se, only because there's so much to sift through. There is one thing, however, that does pop up. As you're researching, you do find a very familiar name pop up, and that would be Miss King. And it looks like she had a Facebook post asking everyone for advice on sudden vertigo and feeling dizzy every time they go up the stairs, or if anyone has ever experienced just going up their 2 flights of stairs, but it feels like they've been going up 6 or 7. And you see a few people who are commenting below, telling them to take certain medications, go see a doctor, anything like that. People saying that it might be due to stress, due to her work, and then nothing. That's about all that you find.
Okay. Um, with that, my next time that I have some free time, I'm gonna go through the archive,
Oh.
and try to look up some things that cross-referencing the spiral or distortion.
All right. That sounds good. We're going to go ahead and go over to Durs. Durs, before we go to the next morning, um, what are you doing during this time? You're specifically working on your car, right?
Yeah, well, I was heading out, but do I see Valerie on my way out?
You do see Valerie on your way out. It looks like she's still picking up the papers that y'all kind of blew out of her hand whenever you drove by.
So I'm gonna walk over and start picking up the papers with her.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Valerie. It was just trying to make sure you didn't die, you know.
No, you're perfectly fine, Durs. Thank you so much. I I'm sorry I wasn't more help, but
Oh, you did all you could.
hopefully I can do more for you guys in the future. Is there anything I
Uh,
could do to help you with your car?
uh Durs thinks back to all of the times he's seen Valerie drive. Hmm, I don't not Valerie, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How long have you worked here with
Oh,
these people?
goodness. Maybe a few years now. 4 or 5 years, I suppose.
Are you used to this?
Oh, well, maybe not the mannequins, but yeah, I suppose this is kind of normal stuff. I never heard a gun fired before, so that was startling.
So Durs is just pointing to where the blood stain was. I'm
Uh,
not sure if it's still there. So
it's it's kind of
you're used to
stained the
this.
street, yeah. Oh, that not so much. I'm kind of a squeamish person. I don't very much like blood.
Valerie, I'm just wondering what happens? What happens to do we notify the next of kin?
Um,
What happens?
well, when it comes to situations like this, we're not entirely sure. I mean, I know that Willow handles a lot of that kind of stuff. Um, but as far as who we notify, I do believe that we notify the authorities. That's what we did after y'all went inside, and they did call out an ambulance, and they did take the body of Miss King, maybe, or Miss Kane, or I'm not sure who that was. Honestly, it was all kind of quick. They did take the body away, so whoever is the next of kin, they would be going to their residence and informing of an accident.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Yes,
At least there's some closure in that.
of course. I mean, I know Willow comes off as a little harsh, but she's nice whenever you get to know her. I've worked for her for this many years, and I mean, she can be very strict, but she's very work driven.
Uh,
If there's anyone you could trust to get the job done, it will be Willow.
yeah, I understand. People need to do what needs to be done, but I think I'm finding that harder and harder every time I step in to assist y'all. Some weird shit keeps on happening.
Oh, well, whenever you were hired here, did they not inform you of what the Institute is all about?
I was told I was just supposed to be a driver. I mean, I offered my services in, well, I'm sure you probably seen the docket on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you know my circumstances. You know, I'd only here working until you guys find the solution for my problem. So,
Well, hopefully we can find the solution sooner rather than later. I know that all of you have your reasons for being at the Institute, and I think you're a wonderful addition, Durs. I mean, you make me laugh, so I enjoy your
oh, thank you,
company.
Valerie. I appreciate you too, even though you spell your name weird.
Uh,
Well,
what? It's
I
not
should
that
get back
weird.
to work.
Oh, right, actually, and she reaches into her purse and she pulls out what looks like a green card and hands it to you. Here you go. This
A
is to
lottery
pay.
ticket?
No, it's a credit card. This
Oh,
is to pay for any damages that you sustained during the investigation. Completely compensated by the Institute.
uh, I have to talk to I now. He has to hunt. Oh, goodness gracious. More work. All right, let me go find Ein.
Uh, oh, okay. Well,
Well, I
here
can't.
you go.
Unless you know of somebody who's open tonight at around, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning so I can get my parts.
I
But I
do,
assume
actually. That's
uh,
where I go for my
Derick is
car.
full guffaw.
I, I, I get a lot of work done on my car. For some reason, it just keeps breaking down on me. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten a stick shift.
There's soul breaks, just slightly. uh, you know, sure, if you have a card, I can contact someone, obviously, who deals with you on the day to day, would probably be understanding of my current circumstances.
Yeah, of course. His name is Buck Buick.
I'm gonna call him Boo Boo. All right, understood.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you get that taken care of, and they will take care of any work that needs to be done. They're pretty quick about it.
Understood. Well, thank you so much, Valerie. You've been once again a dear.
Thank you. Oh, you don't have a you don't have a phone, do you?
I have a pager.
Hmm. Okay, well, maybe because you're a driver, you know all the directions. So you're gonna take like two lefts and a right, going down the street here.
So this is one of this sort of Valerie's personal cards to the dealership, right?
Yes,
I'm gonna turn the card over and there's directions, I assume.
yes. It's got a little map on it. That's a good assumption.
Well, thank you. Well, once again, thank you, Valerie. I think I got it from here. I'm gonna see if Ian wants to do some late night shopping.
Of course. Well, if you guys need anything, you have my number, and I will page you.
Right. Finger guns.
she will she will go to do the finger guns with you and immediately drop all the papers she just picked up.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, I start helping again.
And she starts picking them up. Just really quick, Zane, as you're resting, you get a knock on the door, and it's Valerie holding up a cup of coffee with a little card.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Here you go. This is from Ein. They found out what your favorite drink is, and they got it for you to make you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you please keep the lights on?
Oh, sure. And she was about to turn them off for you, and then just kind of leaves it alone.
Thank you.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I don't like to sleep with the lights off. I know
Oh,
it's kind of weird, but
no, that's not weird either. I know a lot of people who are afraid of the dark.
thank you.
Hmm. Enjoy your rest, and she will leave you be. All right, we're gonna go ahead and skip to the next morning. Zane, did you spend the entire night there at the archives?
Yes.
Okay, so you will be the first notified. Ein and Durs, I assume y'all both either worked on the car or went home and then came back to the institute the next morning. Is that correct?
Yes, I worked
Yeah.
on the car and got drunk and fell asleep in the back of my car.
And I tucked them in the back of their car and then took a lift home.
All right. All right. So then we'll start with Quinton. So Zane, as you're waking up, you hear a gentle tapping on the door, and you see the silhouette of what looks like Willow on the other side. Mr. Quinton, are you awake?
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Do you have a moment?
Yes. Should I come to your office?
As soon as you're awake, you can
Okay.
come to my
I'll
office.
I will be there.
And you'll see the silhouette walk away from the door. All right. Zane, what are you doing?
He's gonna collect his things, do a couple stretches, and then he'll head to the office.
You open the door and you go straight across to Willow's office, and she's not in her office yet. So she's just kind of not there. But she told you to meet her there, so you sit and you wait. After about 5 minutes, she walks in and she looks surprised to see you. She's like, "Oh, Quentin."
You asked me to meet you here.
Did I? She looks at her watch. I just got in maybe like a minute ago. I must be scattered. I apologize. She sits across from you. So yes, unfortunately, I do have something I need to talk to you about. She pulls out the envelope that you saw her pull out yesterday. I have another investigation for you guys. And it will require your expertise to make sure that we can get all the information we possibly can regarding the whereabouts of a Daryl Sims. So, if you don't mind, she's going to slide it over to you. There's no
Yes.
paper document in this one. This is all voice recording. I did do my own recording over the tapes as well, just to make sure that you guys understood the assignment. I would like you to keep a close eye on Durs today. This does
Anything I
pertain
should
something to his trainees, I suppose. I'm sure you know a
any
little bit
s-
about Sanders' backstory here.
any specifics I should keep an eye out on?
Stay away from fire.
Yeah. Noted. Right.
I will leave you and the group to discuss the specifics of this assignment. You both can take the office across the hall and discuss it, or all three of you, I suppose. Just so you know, Bo will not be accompanying you all today. He is being called in for his performance review. Not only that, we do have a lot of paperwork to go over since he did discharge his weapon, so we will be taking care of that for the police report. So he will not be available. Understood?
Understood.
Wonderful. You may leave. Thank you. And she continues to
And
fix her office back up.
and he leaves. He waits for everybody else.
All right, we will come to who's gonna wake up first. Is it gonna be Ein who gets there first, or is it gonna be Durs who wakes up in the back of his seat?
I would say it's probably Ein, because Ein sleeps exactly 6.5 hours every night.
Is that just a quirk that they have?
It's what the average amount of sleep a person is supposed to need.
Okay, so it's a quirk that you have. Got it. All right, so Ein wakes up.
I
What is your routine this morning? What are you going to do as you're heading to the archives, or do you just appear at the archives?
Ein will wake up, pull out their flip phone to see if there's any notifications from work, anything like that. Afterwards, they are going to go ahead and start getting dressed for their workday. When they get into the bathroom, they will have a conversation. After that conversation is done, they then go ahead, wave
Have
bye
a
to their
conversation
roommate.
with who?
Their roommate, air quotes.
Oh, got it.
It ties into their story that I sent you.
No, I understand. I just needed some
Yeah.
context on who you're talking to.
Yes. They give them correction on the shape of their eyebrows, on the placement of their ears, and then they head out.
All right.
And they will stop by the coffee shop again, to the dread of the coffee workers.
They
and on-
recognize you almost immediately, and they almost hand you your order without you having to order it.
Oh, actually, I'm willing to go ahead and pay for this out of pocket. And they pull out their card. I also need a chai tea with a boba.
They get you what you ordered, and they hand it to you.
Thank you, darling. Remember, if you have anything spooky happening, please come see us at the Institute.
They all give each other glances and then just go back to work. You ask them this every single time you order coffee, and they never know how to respond to that.
Bye, spookies. Blow a kiss as I head out and go do my walk to work. I'll say that I'm within like an hour's walk to work, and I walk it every day.
Okay. I'll say as you're walking to work, Durs, you'll be driving up around this time, so you'll see Ein on the sidewalk
Oh,
just walking.
I thought there was a garage on site for me to fuck with.
There is. Did you stay in that garage? You
Yeah.
said you went out drinking, so I wasn't sure if you.
No, I drink in my car.
Got it. Okay. Never mind then. Ein, you continue your walk.
I continue my walk. I go through the garage in order to go inside, seeing Ein's vehicle, or I'm
You
sorry,
mean
Durs's vehicle.
Your vehicle?
And
I ain't dead yet.
someday. And I walk over and I gently kick the side door.
Oh, I'm under the car.
Yeah, I kick the side door.
Or under the
Wakey,
truck,
wakey.
sorry. Ratchet noises. What do you mean wakey wakey? I've probably been up longer than you have.
That's great. Are you on one of those scoots that get you underneath the vehicle, or are you just
Yes.
on your back?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
scoots.
I'm going to
Don't
grab you by your ankle and
Fine.
yank you
No.
out. It's work time, and I'm gonna hand you your coffee.
So it's like completely fucking oil all over because I was changing the fucking oil.
Work will cover the loss. Get and they're holding the coffee out to you.
Ein.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you. Listen, friend.
Hmm?
I love you.
Mhm.
I will fucking murder you next time you do this.
Well, this is the 5th next time, so whenever you decide to get the balls up to be a man against me, take me out. This world is a rough place, and I'm sure
There's
6 foot under would be so much better. Your
I'm
coffee, and I'm gonna set it on
fine,
the floor, and I'm gonna
fine,
walk
fine.
away.
I swear. There are so many ladders. There's so many ladders.
Love you.
I'm covered in splinters and oil. I'm gonna go back under the truck, cap it. And I was thinking it was gonna be a good day today. I was like, oh yeah,
And
there's
I'm on my laptop. As soon as I get my desk, I'm gonna put in an order for the oil specifically for his car because I know it because I want that car.
Oh my god.
And so
We'll
I'm gonna
go.
order.
We'll go to Durs real quick. Durs, what are you doing after the incident?
So Dur's under his car, just mumbling. He's like, I thought, no, it's gonna be a good day, Dur's. No, Dur's had a terrible night, and I was thinking, man, maybe I was too much of a dick to Hank, but Hank just doing his job. It's not like he fucking meant to do it personally. Cap rolls back under the truck. Yeah, I was probably a dick to Hank. Probably need to make that right. Whatever, fuck him. And I'm just gonna get up, take my coffee, and start walking in after closing the garage.
Are you still covered in oil?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, when you say you're covered in oil, how covered are we talking?
I mean, I have my overalls,
Right.
and they're completely drenched.
All right. You're going to start walking in. Willow's going to look
Just
up.
from the torso. Just from
Yeah.
the torso.
You're going to start walking in. Willow's going to look up from her documents as she was walking down the hallway. She's going to look up at you and go, no, and point to the door. I will be damned if there's oil all over my archives
Willie.
today. No, absolutely
This
not.
arm spread Willie.
Absolutely not. No, 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 no. And she starts backing away from you.
Man, they're really causing some shit today. I'm just
There's a
gonna
change of
grumble.
clothes for you in the break room. Go use them. You can't wear that.
I knew you liked me. And I'm just gonna walk off.
Get out of here. And she walks away. All right. After you get changed, she, y'all are all going to meet in that room. Willow has advised you all that Quinton has the next assignment for you guys, so that you can all meet up. Quinton, before everyone arrives, what are you doing?
He would have listened to the audio logs prior.
Got it.
Unit 48 calling in. I have a survivor in here, but I can't get a visual on them. What? There's too much fire. What room are you in? I can't see you. Where are you in front of me?
Hello? You still here? We got a call about a fire, and I'm not really seeing one.
We haven't started it yet.
You all review the tapes.
So, yeah, Dur's visibly no longer himself midway through the second tape. Very white-knuckled. Not keeping eye contact with anyone, just staring down at the table.
So I guess our next assignment is to investigate this building.
Aine is going to 180 towards Willow's office.
She is in her office, yes. The door is closed, however.
Aine opens the door, walks in, shuts the door.
Knock, please.
Were you going to give Durs a head up about what we were going to be looking into?
I don't know how much of a heads up I could have given.
I don't know. Hey, this is going to be about the people who died under your watch. You know, he's got a bit of a
Yes,
complex about saving lives.
I
This might
did.
be that moment where you do that.
I understand, but that's why I made the recording at the beginning, and I did state what it was going to be about.
Yeah, there's a
If
difference in your boss handing you a recording and actually giving you a bit of a warning.
I am swamped with work, that is the
Yeah,
best that I could do at the moment. Do you understand?
no, I don't. You know, I do my best to defend the fact that you can be a cold bitch sometimes to people. I go out of my way to defend you, not just as my boss, but as a person. This, however, this makes it hard.
I'm doing the best I can, and I will take that into account for the next time this happens. But this happened so suddenly. I only just found this last night, and he was already perturbed by what had happened the night before. So please, give me some leniency here.
Yeah,
I
here's your
did what
coffee.
I could.
You know what? What's sad is I think that's the truth. Talk to you later. I set your coffee down on the counter and I just walk out and slam the door,
All right.
going back to the meeting room.
So Durs is already up. uh Passes on, goes into Willie's office, close the door quietly behind,
Hello, Mr.
and
Sanders.
Willie.
Yes.
And he's just gonna nod, thank you. And he's just gonna step out and close the door.
And she will nod and keep her eyes on you as you exit.
Alright, boys, let's go.
All right.
Ain't got much time. We need to get places.
Are you good?
Yeah,
As good
why
as you
wouldn't I
could
be? No, I'm fine. It's gonna be unfortunate Hank's not gonna be here. I mean,
Okay,
I
Derek.
assume Hank's not supposed to be here, considering there's only 3 of us.
Yes. They'll be doing something else today. Much like I did yesterday. They will be having their performance.
Oh, a performance review?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Sucks for him, I guess.
I'm picking
Well,
the music.
As y'all are getting ready to go, um, just so it's a reminder for everyone who maybe didn't listen to the audio recently or they listened to it early this morning or anything like that. So it is not far away from the Institute. You won't be driving a far distance. It's stated to be on quote unquote 4th Street. So you'll be going, I'll say maybe like 10 minutes down the road. And it is an old building that all of you seem to have passed coming to work at any point, but paid no mind to. It looks like an old apartment building, but it doesn't have any of the doors on it. There's no furniture inside of it. It's completely and entirely abandoned. It has a big metal fence surrounding it so that, people don't graffiti or, sit in there, or there's no squatters or anything like that. But anything is still possible. Willow did leave a document saying to use caution when entering this building, and that if there is anything to report, to just exit and use the rule of DERS.
See, I told you she liked me.
God,
Even
it's
using my own
depressing.
rules.
Depressing some days, you know?
Was there any obvious evidence that this building was in any point on fire?
Not from the outside. From the outside, it just looks like a dull gray cement building. There's not even a lot of windows. There's like one or two windows that are still intact, but most of them are either broken or missing completely.
Like it looks like an old building.
Yep.
Okay.
I can try to find a reference. That way I'll have a better visual. So give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a gate?
Yes, there is a gate.
Fuck. I'm starting to dislike gates.
Not after what the last one did to your vehicle.
It's not a tall gate. It's like a waist-high gate.
Should be fine. So how are you doing, Zane? I'm surprised you're still here this morning.
Of course, it's still my job, but I'm more worried about you.
Why'd you worry about an old man like me?
This particularly pertains to you.
Everything pertains to someone. It's fine. I'll get the job done, same as always.
I don't doubt that, but I know we're just coworkers, but just know that I'm sure Ainz, and I can say I myself, are here for you.
Oh, we don't need to get mushy before the job, guys. Come on. We're
And me
fine.
injured.
I'm fine. Ein's fine. Zane's somehow alive. We're gonna be fine.
Damn. I did post the picture under photographs, and then I also posted it under bubble chat. So if you want to see what the building looks like,
Chat.
Just
let me see. And then just as an example, editor Jojo, you can put these in the top left corner of the video as stock images that I'm using for visual. 1 second. I'm going to give y'all an example of what you're going to see while you're in there. It's all going to be very similar to this kind of layout. I'll be putting it under photographs. So if it's under photographs, I'm going to assume that these are pictures that you guys personally took whenever you were in there. So this is what the layout will look like. It's a little bit worn down. It looks like there's a few spots where people have either broken in and just kind of destroyed walls. The windows are pretty much broken except for a few. There's broken old furniture all throughout the place. It smells musty and, disgusting almost. It's dusty in there. You'll see writing on the wall occasionally just from people who have gone in there and done graffiti despite the efforts of the waist-high fence. So you'll see a lot of stuff like that just sprinkled out throughout the building. As you can see of the building, it is fairly tall. You can explore the entirety of it or until you feel that you should leave. So, for the viewers' purposes, it is about 5 stories high.
What are odds that bitch has a basement?
I mean, evil fucking building, clouds out there. Definitely would have a basement with at least one cryptid creature roaming around being an asshole.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
You wouldn't happen to have any face masks, do you?
Hmm?
You wouldn't happen to have any face masks in your vehicle, do you?
What kind are you talking about?
Something that keeps away all the must and dust from this place.
Oh, I got you. And I'm going to pull out 3 distinct medical masks.
Thank you.
COVID approved.
Probably should glove up too. Don't want to risk anything inside this place.
Are you germophobic?
No, just afraid of the dark.
Speaking of which, I'm going to park my vehicle pretty far away from this building because I don't know how.
Stable?
Correct.
You can park it across the street safely. That way you still have view of your car, and if you need to get to it in a speedy getaway or using the rule of DERS, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna park it on the opposite side of the fence so it's still close to us.
Okay.
And in case of emergency, we can just jump over the fence. Unless some bullshit happens.
I'm gonna pull out some gloves, but they're gonna be the like work gloves, that you use when you're like doing heavy lifting things like that. I put those on, with one of them having the trigger finger cut off so that I can hold my gun.
Okay. All right. So I
Durs is
assume
just
y'all
gonna
enter
look at
the
that and
building.
just sigh.
I'm sorry, Darius. Go ahead.
Durs just looking at the quote unquote upgrade to the gloves and just like,
If you want to buy me a pair of tactical gloves, I'd be more than happy to use them.
that just doesn't make any sense. You're gonna end up losing that finger anyway. Might as well just not wear the fucking gloves.
You know, you can crack someone's skull with the butt end of a gun, right?
Since it's gonna go inside.
Yeah, okay.
You know you can walk your ass home, right?
I do every day.
So Zane goes inside first. The mask does cover up a lot of the musty smell. It's kind of, it almost smells damp in there. You do get a small hint of what smells like soot. You know the smell of like a campfire?
Mhm.
You get a slight scent of that. It's not strong, but it's almost like a few hours have gone by and the scent is still lingering.
By the way, Zane has a flashlight out.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It is daytime right now, so the building is fairly lit up, but there are certain rooms that don't have lighting in them. Some of the rooms that still have the glass on the windows still intact seem to have been spray painted over black.
He will use the flashlight appropriately in dark places.
All right.
And Durs has his medical bag and his hand axe.
Ian has the sidearm to their side. Finger is not on the trigger. Trigger discipline, people. Trigger discipline. And they have their mask on. They have boots on with a little bit of a heel on it, not too much. You know, don't want someone getting in the way. And they are following behind everyone.
Okay.
They have their own.
As you're walking down the hall, it's pretty empty. You can hear your footsteps echoing around you. Where do you want to start first? I'm gonna ask this to Durs because he would know what to look for first whenever entering an abandoned building.
Yeah, Durs is looking for any walls that have been blackened by active fire.
So on the first floor, you don't see anything in particular. Nothing really stands out. You do get a scent, like I told Zane, of that soot, and it's very, very faint. You're not entirely sure where it's coming from. Um, would you like to do an investigation check for me?
Yeah, I know how to roll dice.
Yeah. Go ahead since you're trying to find any signs of burning anywhere in this building. It's gonna be kind of high just because there's a lot to survey, so you will have to get at least a 6 on your d6.
Man, I'm so glad I'm a very smart character. So I'm just gonna look around and be like, all right, so what we're gonna be looking for is any types of blackened walls, any residence of a fire that has happened. That way we can avoid place that may have been. Let's. What's an intelligent way of the building could be fucked in those areas? I'll let you think of something smart. And I'm gonna roll.
All right.
Huh?
Give me compromise
3.
foundations.
I got a 3, but
With
I
I will give you
can
this.
spend.
Before you spend any pull points or edge points. I will give you this. Because you are announcing this and because this is your expertise, I will let you roll a second time. And if Zane decides to assist you, being his background might assist more. Zane, If you roll also, I will allow you to add whatever your roll is to Durs.
Real quick question. I do apologize. I should have asked this in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I remember using one of my ciphers last
You get that
session.
back.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll take that back. Yes, I will assist.
All right. So both of you roll a d6 one more time.
Yeah. I got a 4.
I got a
Nice.
3.
Perfect. You pass. All right. So Darius, as you're addressing Ein, and then Zane speaks up saying, about the foundation, it clicks, and you're like, oh, wait, I know exactly where to look. If there was an arsonist coming here, where would they want to start? Darius, whatever you say will be correct. Where do you think an arsonist would try to start to take down a foundation?
Does this place have a basement?
You'd have to look around for that.
Has to be somewhere air currents could get. So a place with a lot of windows would be the perfect place to start a fire. So it'd probably be on the first floor if they want to take a foundation. So probably the corner of the building. This is all internal monologue, by the way.
Right, of course. So, Ein and Zane, you just see Durs scanning the surrounding areas, and you see that he's putting something together. Durs, what have you come up with?
So Durs has the aha moment and is going to run towards not even like say anything. He's gonna run straight towards the corner of the building.
All right. So you run towards the corner of the building, and as you get to the corner of the building, the scent of soot and burning is a little bit stronger. It's not fresh, it is still there. It's a lingering scent. As you get there, you notice that there is one door among all of the doorways you've passed. There's only one door, and is a big wooden door, and it does have scorch marks at the bottom of it.
So Durs is going to start walking towards the door, focusing on where the scorch marks are.
All right.
His hand is outstretched.
Okay.
He's
Go ahead.
I'm not entirely sure why, but he's trying to see if he can feel the heat. I'm not sure if he's just going a little crazy. Maybe he's having too severe flashback, or he's too built up in the moment. It's like maybe he wants to feel the heat behind the door.
All right. So it's a little bit of PTSD that's going on right now. So you go to it's almost like an instinct. It's what you were trained for. It's what you know
Mhm.
best. You reach for the door, and as you're about to grab the handle, you put the back of your hand against the door to feel if there's any residual heat or anything that's coming off of it. It is cool to the touch. Do you go for the handle, try to open it at all?
Oh no! Oh no! What would Panic Durs do?
I don't know. What would panic doers do? Why don't you roll a d20 to tell me?
All
we're
right.
gonna we're gonna be testing right now just how much your PTSD is going to affect you. If you roll
Yeah,
a
I
specific
feel
number,
like
I'll tell you
yeah.
how you're gonna react, whether it's panicked or not.
No, I feel like my heart is pounding because this is like the
Yes.
first lead I've had towards this. It's like I want to find something. I got a 5. Really good
Oh,
at rolling low numbers.
your heart is pounding in your chest. You go to reach for the door, and you hesitate, and you've never hesitated before. It's it's like having the answer so close yet so far. You remember working with Daryl. You remember him being one of your best. He was probably one of the top of your class. You treated him like a son almost, and to hear his voice, to know that this was the last place that he was seen or heard from, it causes your nerves to go insane. Ein and Zane, as y'all are approaching, you do see Durs kind of like clutch his chest a little bit and take a step back from this door, and you do notice the scorch marks on the door. He's having a panic attack. I'm gonna say Durs at a stress point.
Yeah, that's fair.
For the fact that I've known Durs for a very long time, I want to reach out and grab the door handle and look over at Durs. We got this. We can do this. You're the best at what you do, and you're a good man. A bit quirky, but you will make it out. We will all make it out. We're going to figure out what happened. We're going to get this taken care of, okay?
Dur's just gonna look at you and nod his head and reach out.
All right. Yeah. So you reach for the doorknob, both you and Ein. Zane, what are you doing during this time? Are you just observing?
Providing support from the back, shining lights to the dark places, and observing with my eyes as I do.
All right. You both reach for the door handle, and you both go to turn it. Ein, since your hand is already on the knob, you turn, and it turns with ease. It's not locked. It's not stuck, despite it being an old door. Zane, roll a d20 for me. I'm going to need you to roll perception, essentially.
11.
Perfect. That's honestly, that was 1 point above what you needed. That's awesome.
Oh my
God. so as Ein and Durs are having this like moment, and you see them reaching for the door handle, you notice that this, despite this being an old, rundown building and things looking weathered and untouched for what feels like years or months, this door handle seems polished, as if oils from hands were constantly opening and closing it. This is a regularly entered room. They open the door, and inside is pitch black. The windows have been painted over or spray painted with black paint. You can't make out anything in the room. There is silence. It almost feels like the walls have been painted completely and entirely black. It is like looking into a black, dark void. What do you do?
Is that a general question, or are you asking Zane?
I'm asking all of you. What do you do?
Can
I
you
whip
shine
out
a
my
light in
flashlight and I shine my light.
Yeah.
So, Zane and Durs are the ones with the flashlights. Ein, you have your gun at the ready. Both of you point your flashlights in, and it's as if the flashlights do not penetrate the darkness. But you do make a note, specifically you, Zane, that the walls have not been painted. That is charcoal. That is soot. That is ash in this one room. From the ceiling to the walls to the floor to the windows, that is not paint.
I will relay that detail as Zane slowly backs away to the wall across the door and just stand there, frozen.
What the hell?
We need to not go in there. Shine the light at the floor.
Yeah, we'll do.
Durs, you shine the light down at the floor, and Ein, you are keeping a close eye out. both you and Durs do see on the floor in the center of the room is a single matchbox. It has no indication of where it's from. It doesn't have anything particular on it. It is just a dark black matchbox, and it is slightly opened, and you see that there are 2 matches left.
We need to leave.
Zane, do you have an evidence bag or something?
We are not going in that room.
Yeah, here's a little
Durs,
bag.
did you read any of the horror novels I gave you before starting this job?
I'm gonna take the bag.
Alright.
You know I don't read the shit you give me, and I'm just gonna go in.
I'm
Alright.
gonna immediately stick my foot in between to make sure the door can't close.
That's perfectly fine. The door doesn't close. It's a pretty heavy door. It actually stays open, even if you don't hold it. Durs, as you enter, your footsteps kick around some of the dust. It's a good thing that you're wearing the masks. Otherwise, it would be a little bit harder to breathe in there. Your footsteps do leave tracks and everything like that. So what exactly are you going to be investigating, Durs? You will have a little bit advantage on this because Zane offered you his kit, but also because your experience as a firefighter, you would know what to look for whenever it comes to what started a fire.
So I see a clue
Mm-hmm.
being the matchbox to an unsolved case that can at least offer some kind of closure to families and friends of Daryl. So I'm just gonna try and take the matchbox in the bag without touching anything else.
All right. So you pick up the matchbox and it kind of closes in your hand. It's just like a little wooden matchbox, which is unusual. Normally it's made out of cardboard or paper. But this is made of wood.
Let's go. Come on.
I'm gonna cautiously step out of the room, just backing up because I know Ian's got my 6.
You do that. As soon as you exit the room, nothing happens. It's still silent. You still hear the sounds of the wind whistling between the windows and your footsteps on the cement floor. Zane,
Need it.
where are you looking right now?
He's unfortunately staring into the room as if it's like he doesn't want to stare in there, but he's staring in there.
Zane, as your eyes are fixated on this room, into this darkness, it's almost unnerving. It almost feels like your body is being sucked in to the darkness, despite you standing perfectly still and as far away as you possibly can from it. It leaves you uneasy, as if staring into the darkness, something is staring back. But this isn't like before, whenever you were at the apartment of Miss King. There was nothing there. There's nothing staring at you, but you feel it. You can almost sense it looking right back at you until the door closes. But for some reason, that feeling does not go away every time you pass a room with no door, or the door slightly ajar, or even a broken door that has the windows blackened out. You get that sense that something in the dark is looking at you, Zane.
He's gonna make a theory.
All right.
He's gonna address Heinz and Durs. Are we heading back to the institute after this, or are we checking the other floors?
I personally would say head back to the Institute. This screams cult bullshit to me.
How do you presume?
And if
How do you presume that, Ein?
Ein worked with the Institute for 3 years, specifically in the basement, dealing with the items that are
Mhm.
there, and would categorize them. They did that for a little over 6 months before they were assigned to do other
For
jobs.
an assumption like this, in the future, I would like you to roll because this is high stress situations. You can't just make an assumption and throw it out.
Oh, so it's purely their paranoia.
Mm.
They're saying it could not be, but they're saying like a single matchbox in the middle of a room filled with soot screams somebody set this up to look a particular way.
Got it.
And for them, because like I talked with you about Ein's as a DM about the fact that they are a very paranoid person who focuses on human psychology. This is not something that randomly happens.
Understood.
It feels like
I
something
just wanted to
somebody,
make
like,
sure
set.
because I know
Yeah,
that
okay.
I know your experiences, so I just wanted to make sure that you weren't trying to metagame. Not to say that you
Yeah.
were, because you don't know what this is. Nobody
Yeah,
knows what
I have
this
no
is.
clue. I just
Yeah.
don't want to find out either.
All right, Editor Jojo, you can take that conversation out. Moving forward, what would you like to do now that you have this matchbox? You found one piece of evidence. Durs, roll a d20 for me.
Gladly.
I don't like that at all.
15.
15.
I rolled high for once. My God.
Wonderful. Durs, you haven't heard from Daryl Sims in months. It's almost been a year now since he went missing. And you're finally getting answers. You found one piece of evidence in the last known location. Do you really want to leave?
So, in the recording, Durs going to try his best to recall the recording
Mm-hmm.
where he heard the sound of running. Then it sounded Daryl was out of breath. And Daryl was
Yes.
in no way, shape, or form out of shape. So if he was running, he must have been upstairs. He must have traversed multiple flights.
You are correct. He was upstairs. That is 100% correct.
Durs is gonna hand the matchbox off to Zane. Y'all can head out if you need. I need to check
hell
upstairs.
no. Oh, hell no. We ain't splitting. You were the one who told us not to split up in the first place.
I'll go with you. I think we
Son
should.
of a
It is
bitch.
best that we stick together.
And Ian will immediately start stomping like in place, like pissed as fuck. Just, son of a fuck.
There was one thing that I wanted to bring up. It's that final part in that audio recording. I felt like someone whispered into something. I have this, and he's gonna pull out a digital audio recorder.
Oh,
While we're investigating, I'm gonna turn this on, just so we can review it to see if I can pick up whatever that was in that recording that we found.
ooh.
Like
All right.
Ian's hair is disheveled and they just look exhausted. Fine.
Zane, in the background of y'all exploring the upper floors, you will all hear specifically that portion of the audio recording, just so that you can get a grasp of maybe where he was, or maybe an idea of the location that he might have heard that other voice. All right, so you are currently on the first floor and it has been explored. Your next step would be the second floor. What would you like to do?
Durs is looking around frantically, almost trying to imagine clues appear, searching the ground in vain for any footprints that might resemble, maybe this was Daryl's footprints. Maybe he ran up here, maybe he went this way.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, and I will tell you if you can get a general grasp. And I'll say you can roll with advantage. So roll twice and then take the highest number. Because like I said, Daryl was like a son to you. He was one of your closest, and he was one of your best. So you should know his, you know, the way that he would track this kind of building.
Oh, so do I want to take the 12 or do I want to take the 1?
That's up to you.
I think I'll take the 12.
All right. So, now that you're finally getting answers, you feel your heart still beating a little bit faster because it's something. It's anything. You're getting anything regarding Daryl. You go up the first flight of stairs and you look, and it's almost very similar to the first floor. But there's a few different things that stand out. You see more um doors and more entryways. There's no soot or anything that pops out to you, no footprints. It it seems pretty copy paste from the first floor, but without the one door that you saw. However, you can make a note that the flight of stairs was right next to, if not around the corner, from that room that you had just exited.
You gotta go this way.
Do you go up the second flight of stairs or do you stay on the second floor?
I would go up the second flight of stairs.
All right. I assume Ein and Zane are staying close behind you. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Durs, you go up the second flight of stairs. You are now on the third floor. On the third floor, you notice that there are more intact windows. And these ones are also painted black. However, you're not sure from the distance. They are down the hall. You would have to walk all the way down the hall to see if that is actually paint or if that is soot, like you saw before. But you do see what looks like old footprints. Now, they have been weathered away a little bit, but something particular stands out about them. I need everyone to roll a perception check, so roll a d20 for me.
Oh my
14. 14 for me.
All right.
17 for me.
god. I got a 2.
All right. Durs, you are being vigilant. You're so distracted by, what could be around the corner, what you could find next. It's almost frantic. That your heart is just beating a mile a minute, and that panic that you had earlier, that panic attack is kind of clouding your vision a little bit because you're just so focused. However, Ein and Zane, you do take note of the footprints that Durs is looking at, and he starts looking around, and you see him like peek his head into a few rooms, and he's following the footsteps. With you both, you look down at the footsteps and you notice that there are 3 sets. It looks like one set that is going forward down the hallway, and then one that looks like it's running backwards. And I say running because you see that they are kind of smudged into the floor, but they're not smudged by dirt. It is more blackened soot in the shape of boots. The third set seems to be footprints, as if somebody who wasn't wearing shoes was following close behind.
There's
Durs is walking in and out of areas.
Durs.
He's just repeating to himself over and over what Darrow was saying. There's no
Shit.
fire. There's no fire around here. So he called
And
in the
Ian is
recorded.
going to immediately grab you by the belt and tug twice on the back end. Durs.
What is it on? We're so close.
Durs. There's 3 footprints. Someone
And-
walked one way, ran the other, and someone without shoes walked through soot.
Durs, you
need
finally see what Ian is talking about. You look down and you notice the footprints, and you're kind of upset at yourself because you were just so focused on finding the next location and finding the next clue that the clue was right in front of you and you overlooked it.
We need to stay focused and take this slow. You gotta talk with us. Mumbling to yourself makes it so that you close yourself off. And when you work on your car, you do the same thing. So I'm assuming that you're hyperfixating on this. And please, 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 I want to make sure everybody gets home.
Zane,
Yes, Durs.
you got the Polaroid?
Yes, but I also have my phone. Is my phone working?
Your phone is working, yes.
I want to take a picture with the flash.
All right, you do that.
Does it have the countdown on it?
No.
He's like, I'm gonna take a timer photo of this
3,
footprints on the floor.
2, 1, smile.
Entity standing behind us holding up a peace sign.
Yeah. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. All right, so you get a picture of the footprints. What more would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my
Swinging it.
cipher.
Oh, okay. Which cipher are you
I'm gonna
using?
use the observer effect. When you look around an immediate area, if there are any hidden clues significant to the current investigation, you notice them.
Zane, you're taking a picture of the footprints, and something in you tells you I need to get a video of this too. We're gonna follow the footprints. So as you hear Ein and Durs talking, you're not going far. You're still within eyesight and earshot. You are within walking distance. You just start following the footprints. You're not disturbing them. Any documentation is always necessary documentation. As you're looking down, you hear the sounds of feet walking behind you. And it picks
He's
up
going.
on the video.
He's going to turn around slowly.
You turn around and there's nothing there.
He's going to slowly back away and return to Durs and Eins.
You do that. Do you inform them of what you just heard?
Once I get there, yes. I'm also, the video is just still rolling. The phone is pointed ahead of him while he's looking back as he back steps towards them.
Excellent. You back towards them.
Yes.
So you're aiming the camera behind you, or you're walking backwards towards us, basically.
Yes.
With
Mhm.
the camera facing. Okay.
I don't think we're alone here.
Ein immediately gets quiet and head rotates.
Durs is gonna look at the ground and see if there's additional steps.
Oh, smart. Durs, you look behind Zane and you notice that there are new footprints specifically behind Zane, and they are moving. Anytime he shifts, they shift with him. Anytime he walks forward, they walk forward, and they are directly behind him.
So, uh, on
Yeah.
Zane's got a Peter Pan.
I immediately looks down. So you did read some of the books I gave you?
In what context? The whole
You-
getting taken away, or
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not part of the. Sorry, let me look over here. It's called Helps Their Friends Focus, so you wouldn't know.
it's Peter Pan?
And with Derick,
Ow.
with Derick, I'm just gonna use my ability to say Wizard of Oz and basically mean that we go and grab him by the arms and we
Yeah.
go skip on out of here.
That's
We go.
exactly what I thought you meant.
Just and immediately
Yeah.
run up
Yeah.
with my hand that doesn't have the gun in it and scoop up Zane and then just fucking start booking it.
Yeah.
So you do that. So you're scooping up Zane like you're carrying them?
No, so
Like
lock
we're
arms,
hooking their
lift up.
arms.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then lifting up and dragging
Oh.
towards the exit. You know, Wizard of Oz. We're off to
Roll.
see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Go ahead and roll a might check. You since y'all are working together, you just need to roll a 2 for both of you.
Yeah. I mean, mine's a
So
13.
six.
I'm a fairly strong twink. Okay,
I'm a light boy.
Yeah.
that is a 5, bitch. That is a 5.
All right, Darius.
So
what did you get?
I'm gonna take this moment to use a pull point.
Oh, oh,
My
no.
fucking asthma.
Mr. Firefighter needs a pull point to lift up the Twinkie boy.
I'm not no spring chicken no more, alright?
All right.
Lol.
So y'all get up and you lift up Zane and you just go down the flight of stairs. I assume that y'all are moving quickly, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely not taking our fucking time. Oh, look at the scenery. A little more soot here and there.
The
We're on
video
the,
is still
we're on the
pointed
third floor,
ahead of
so
him.
yeah, we are fucking hauling down the
Zane,
stairs.
how are you holding this phone? Is it in front of you? Are you holding it at your side? Like, what's happening?
So I'm getting pulled backwards. It's still recording in front of me. So
Oh, Zane, are you
Technically
looking at the
behind it.
phone?
no, I'm just worried about being carried, but the
Uh,
phone is gripped tightly in my hand.
Understood. You guys leave the building without incident.
Holy shit. I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Because that screams the same shit that was under your car before. I don't like that at all. And I don't know that he didn't look at it, so I can't say nothing.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
you exit the building, you are outside. You don't see those footprints following anymore, but whenever you guys started running down the stairs, Zane, you saw those footprints finally, and they were running with you until you reached the doorway and they stopped.
He's gonna stop his phone from recording,
All right.
and he's going to pull up the moment that they ran, and then review it with them.
Perfect. You open
We
up the
are-
phone.
We're in the car.
We're doing it now. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought we were
In the fucking car. We can review it in the fucking car. And I'm just like kick Zane towards the vehicle.
So y'all get in the car.
No,
Oh,
I
he's
mean
also-
we don't stop Wizard of Oz until we get to the truck. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, like
He's also gonna
toss-
stop his
As
audio recording.
far as I'm
Got it.
concerned, I don't know it stopped chasing this motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I don't trust that for shit.
So you guys get to the truck, you toss Zane into the back seat, hop in, and I assume you just kind of out of there.
Yeah.
All
Mhm.
right. So you start driving back to the Institute, and Zane, do you want to review it there? Or do you want to review it at the Institute?
We're gonna
Or in
review
the
it in the
car. I mean,
institute.
if you don't get
All right.
motion sickness, help yourself.
So we'll, for time, we will get you guys back to the Institute. Y'all are parked inside of Durs's garage now.
Yeah, it's mine. It says Durs right above it.
Yeah, because
It's
you
got
wrote
a
it there. You put it in chalk.
it's got a neon beer sign in there. You don't know.
So you do that. When you do, shut up, Zane. Sorry. So as you get into the garage, you start to review the footage. So Zane, you lean forward on the truck,
Yes.
or in so that everyone can see it. Durs is still sitting in the driver's seat, and I assume you're sitting in the passenger seat in the front, or are you in the back?
I'm in a passenger seat. I'm a passenger princess. Fuck
Got
yeah.
it. Okay. So Zane, you're leaning forward so that they can both see it. You review the footage. So you review specifically whenever y'all started running. As you started running, you see that there is a woman, a figure of a woman. Now, this isn't a lot like what Durs saw before, where it was just a visage of what looked like a body with smoke surrounding it. No, this is almost like a silhouette. It almost looks like a woman who is covered head to toe in black soot, just like what you were seeing before. The only thing you can make out was the white of her eyes. And she is smiling and she is looking at Zane. And as y'all are running, she is running full force. And her eyes are actually fixated on your camera as if she is looking at you through the phone. And she is sprinting, gunning it directly for you. And just as you leave the building, you hear a voice. The blackened earth, it calls for you. Come back. Come back. And it stops as you leave. And you see her standing at the doorway until you cut the footage.
Question:
Yes.
Do Ein and I see this?
Yes, y'all are looking. You see this in the
Okay.
footage.
All right.
This is visible.
I thought it was just saying absolutely fucking cursed, and I was
No.
like, oh, okay.
Everyone sees this in the footage, but you didn't see or hear her before.
This is why I said we should have left.
This is why I like Polaroids. This shit don't talk.
Not the Polaroids you have. You ain't been to the basement. And I just fucking sinks into their seat and just like pulls out a pack of cigarettes.
Where
I
are
slap
you
it out of-
reviewing?
I
Oh, so
slap
you're
it out
still
of
in the
Ein's
garage,
hand.
right?
We're
No.
still in the garage.
Okay, cool.
Non-smoking car.
I'm not in the car. I pick up my cigarette.
Let's go back to Willow.
Sure. Yeah.
It's just supposed to be the driver.
I mean, you drive all right. Fucking lights the cigarette as we walk into the institute.
Ein.
No.
You
And I
fucking
take
leave
the
my
cigarette.
back.
No.
No, you know how much Newport's cost nowadays. Give me my cigarette back.
No. Don't piss off Valerie.
I'm gonna piss off Valerie. I'm gonna piss off Willow probably, but give me my cigarette back. Give me a cigarette back or give me a quarter.
Do you take Cash App?
Not for 25 cents.
How do you have Cash App? Let me page it to you. Durs is like, look, I'm old, I don't use phones, but Cash App I fuck with.
That's just good.
That's just convenience.
Oh my god.
Cash App for 25 cents. Motherfucker.
All right. So you go inside, you take away the cigarette, And Valerie is who's usually working at the front because she's sort of like the receptionist. She's not there. It actually has a little note on her desk that says, "Out to lunch. Be back soon."
We'll just go to Willow's fucking office.
Okay.
Do we handle the evidence
Yes,
ourselves, or
we hand it over to Willow, and we'll have to do a report later. Puts
I
finger
thought
on
we
goes,
handed
not
over
it.
to I thought we handed over to Valerie.
Well, she's out to lunch, so it's fine. I'll type up the report. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, you start all heading over to Willow's office, and do you just barge in, or do you walk
Zane's
and
going
knock
to
on
knock.
the door? Okay, so you knock on the door, and there's no reply. It's silent.
Miss Willow? He's gonna knock again.
Ian's gonna immediately open the door if it's openable. Gonna check to see if it's unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked. You open the door, and she's not there. In fact, there is a sign that says, "Out to lunch. Be back soon."
Since when do these two take lunches at the same fucking time?
It's fine. Well,
Roll an
it'll give you some
intelligence check for me, Ein.
So intelligence.
Mm-hmm. You need to pass a 5.
Okay, I rolled a d20 because I was stupid. My brain
Actually,
automatically said
you
that.
need to pass a 3. You've worked here a while.
I hit a 3.
Willow doesn't take lunches. Nor would she leave a stupid sign saying that she's out to lunch. She would just simply leave.
Fuck. Did you guys see anyone inside the building when we arrived?
No, it was just us.
I'm gonna like immediately open the door across from the office and peek in. Is there anyone in there?
Nope. But what
open
you
the next
do
door.
see on the table across from the hall of Willow's office is another sign that says, "Out to lunch. Be back soon." And then Bo. She's supposed to be doing her performance review with Bo. And you did your performance review with Willow recently. She doesn't just leave in the middle of that.
Guys.
What is it?
We gotta get to the car. People are missing, and this is not the setup. This is not the setup. We need to go. We need to get out of here right now.
And people go to lunch.
Not Willow. Willow doesn't leave a sign, especially when today is review day. Willow spends the whole fucking day in the office for review days. She doesn't leave. We need to go.
All right.
You start making your way. You start making your way back to the front door, and as you all leave the institute, you are back inside of the building.
Fuck! Fuck!
So wait, why did we leave the building there on?
We're back in the building.
It looks like we gave up a perfectly good fucking home base to be back in this sumbitch.
Can't we just leave through the exit again?
God damn it!
We walked through the exit and immediately ended up back in the building.
Yeah, you're back in the abandoned building.
All right, nobody panic. But quick question. What materials do you guys have on hand? Because my med bag's in the fucking truck.
And I immediately let's see. Handgun, laptop, bolt cutters, budget cell phone, 50 rounds of ammo, my purse, flashlight, gloves. And I pull out the bolt cutters and hold it in. They're the short bolt cutters, those ones that could actually like fit in your bag. Because my purse is fairly decently large. And I hold my gun in the other hand.
Zane's gonna open his bag and he's gonna pull out like a personal like survival kit.
All right.
Well, don't I look like a fucking asshole?
So,
Uh,
I forgot to mention, all three of you will take a supernatural stress point because of the
Oh,
video
yay.
you all watched.
Supernatural stress point.
Ooh.
And due
That's
to
why I
me
don't read your
not
fucking
mentioning that
books.
sooner, you will not take a secondary supernatural stress point because of the building that you're in now.
Wait. That thing was, I think, talking to me.
Yeah, it was a spook. They do that.
General, to whom it may concern, I'm pretty sure we're all kind of fucked.
Then we should probably find a way to get out of here.
Let's get to the fucking exit again.
He's gonna pull his phone out and turn on his camera.
Oh, no.
The second you turn on your camera and you lift it up in front of you, that face is almost directly in the screen and it is smiling ear to ear. Welcome back. And that's where we're going to end today. All right, guys, how y'all feeling about that one?
Fuck that!
I'm not okay.
I'm gonna say
I'm
I
not
wasn't
alright.
emotionally prepared to go from one fucked up moment with Durs to another fucked up moment with Durs. I was like,
Well, just as a little fun fact, the statement that was given, or that was provided, special thanks to Riala and Literal Demon for providing the voices of, the two people that you heard on the video. But I am super excited because Jim came to me and was just like, hey, I kind of want to do something with Durs, and here's what I have in mind. I'm like, I can work with that. Just let me work my magic. And then now this is where we are.
I was kind of expecting like a beach episode after the last one, but
Absolutely not. It's so early on.
it's too early for the beach episode. None of y'all have died yet. Also, I don't know, maybe I shot myself in the foot for this, but I figured, yeah, Durs would definitely just leave his bag in the truck because he's never gonna not be in his truck whenever they go to the next thing. So why would he carry it with them into a building where they're gonna get debriefed?
Right.
Fuck.
Now Durs is gonna have PTSD and be like, I need to have that bag with me at all times.
No, for real. Like, oh god, now it's gonna be on me if somebody dies. Oh, jeez. Well,
I am loving the Durs heavy episode here. Also, I love Ayn just being like, no. And poor Zane.
Again,
Poor little adorable Zane.
Again, Ayn has worked with the Institute the longest and spent 6 months in the goddamn basement organizing weird supernatural shit. So their whole thing is like, yeah, I might not have seen this stuff directly, but I know it exists, and I don't want to fuck with it. Like,
that makes sense.
I like Zane's character. I mean, I like Zane as a character. It is refreshing, and I feel bad because it's like, oh no, I really hope something bad happens to Durs before something bad happens to Zane. Like,
a lot of bad has been happening to Zane, but that's just because of how observant he is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
damn,
also,
Zane, why don't you make your character stupid like me? Then you can live a life of like minimal threats.
Will for ignorance. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what y'all are gonna do next, because it's gonna be a lot. This might actually be a longer episode, or episodic part of it, because there's going to be a lot that goes into this. This is a very big building, and there's a lot of layers that are going to be coming from this. Of course, I'm not going to give you any details as to what, but you've gotten your hints here or there if you were watching or paying attention. Or for those who actually know the lore of the Magnus archives, you'll definitely be like, oh, fuck, they're screwed.
Oh, yeah. Yay!
There are still more clues, I will say that, in this building, referring to Daryl. And you're going to find them, and you're not going to be happy when you find them.
I'm already not happy.
I was actually half expecting to see like a pile of chard in the center that turned out to be like a corpse.
That's what I was expecting too.
I was so much more upset to find in like a fuck this shit to find just a matchbox in the center. That being in the center somehow was so much worse than seeing a corpse. Like
a wooden matchbox, by the way.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like a wooden box anywhere near my Magnus archives. All right, I don't.
It's kind of funny, because I'm like, oh, when we finally jumped in the car and we started taking off again, like, oh my gosh, people are just gonna think we are the biggest fucking cowards, and the DM's probably gonna have to like lock some doors or bullshit us back to that fucking building, and then we get bullshitted back to that fucking building. I'm like, no.
It's the meme of I'm back in the building again.
That's exactly. I want you to know that is exactly like Bloodshot Eyes Ein right now. That is Bloodshot Eyes, upset, fucking gender fluid twink sitting there being like, I'm back in the fucking house.
What I need to do is I might do a drawing of like Durs and Zane specifically, where they're like speeding away from the warehouse and they're just like, Martha, I'm coming home, sweet tea, and then they go into the building. I'm back in the building again.
Oh.
So this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Ian just wants to get back to pretending to be normal.
Nah.
Yeah. Just, I mean, I didn't get the late night tea service that Zane got. I'm just saying.
No. But that's because you didn't stay at the archives. You stayed in the garage.
That's archive adjacent. It might even be attached.
It's not.
Oh.
So it's like the Institute building, and then an alleyway, and then it has the garage right there. So it's a very teeny tiny alleyway, kind of like where you store all of like your trash cans and stuff like that in a city.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah.
Where do they put the kiddie pool?
On the roof.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna make that canon. There's a kiddie pool on the roof.
Remember, no diving.
It wasn't the Institute's kiddie pool. Someone put it there.
Yeah.
Whether it was Ein or Durs, we don't know.
I like to think it was Durs.
Ein. Well, it's definitely.
I was gonna say, I like to think it was.
Wait.
You know what? It was
Shit.
Ein who put it there, but also Durs uses it the most, and he just likes to
Shit.
sit up there, sunbathe with like little ducks in the pool.
I was gonna say, like, you know what? Now that I think about it, Durs might be up there, like, cracking a cold one and just like.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I need a day off from all you bullshit people. Oh my god.
And it's the perfect spot for you to keep an eye on the garage in case somebody tries to mess with your baby.
As long as Valerie doesn't come near my keys, I think I'm good.
What? She's a great driver.
I think it's funny how we made it canon that Ein's actually after my car.
Yes. You have two people to protect it from. Ein, who wants to just take the car, and then Valerie, who you don't want touching the car at all.
Yeah, I do. Valerie's swell.
Yeah.
She makes a good foil to Willie.
Yes. Well, she really likes, all of you very much.
Except Hank. Fuck that guy.
She likes all of you.
Jesus.
Oh, you missed all the nonsense last time. I mean, Morph.
Who's
Uh,
Smurf?
I mean,
He-
redacted.
Redacted.
Please stop making more work for me.
Editor Jojo, give Zane a kiss on the cheek.
Oh no, I am very much aware of what happened because Beck was very happy with how it all turned out. So I got the step by step before it was even published.
Yeah, I love that show.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for watching. For those of y'all who did, if you would like to see more of the Magnus Archives roleplay game, please consider subscribing to my channel. All links that were of the people who are in this will be provided below, as well as any of the music and any sound effects if you'd like to use it for yourself. We do encourage you to go and buy the Magnus Archives role-playing game by Monty Cook yourself. There is a website that will be linked if you would like to play this with your friends. They offer PDFs and the physical copies as well, so you can go and take care of that however you'd like to. Hopefully we get to see you next time. Bye-bye!
Subscribe.